apple loves macarons. Bill, you know, I'm not gonna lie. That's a bit very controlling. It's a bit too much. So, hello and welcome back to Twisted Wonderland. We are here with the second part of Vil's Red Carpet Cadets. And yeah, we're gonna continue on in the wonderful city of Maquliaville, where we got some new outfits, Luxe couture outfits, and we're gonna see how the boys are going to behave on the red carpet. Okay, with that being said, let's move on to book 3, Such Service. Such service indeed. Galleria. Work on yourself first. Should have enough postcards. Well, let's see. Something to drink, Mr. Schönheit? Some room temperature water, please. Hey, that's what I drink too. Would you care for some of this chocolate? Oh, probably not. I'd better not. I would take it though. The heck? Never been to a clothing store with drink service. It's not uncommon in high-class places like this. And especially not for clients like Will. Apologies for the wait. Here's the bag you ordered. That's a bag? Let me look at that. That's a bag? Okay. Is that a poisonous apple bag? That's funny. Apple... I don't know if Apple would like it, but hey, why not? Wow, that's a flashy bag. Dreamy number, isn't it? It's a symbolic representation of an apple. The smooth lines of the fruit done up in gold for added brilliance.
So wait, do apples and the fairest queen got something to do with each other?
Grim, don't we already know the story? Legend has it a queen gave an apple to a young girl to help make her dreams come true. Yeah, sure. That's how it happened. Yep. That's exactly the story. I have nothing to improve upon. I remember the scene from a picture book I read as a child. It made quite an impression on me.
Lucky girl. Wish some queen would hand me some grub.
Yeah, I don't know if you want that specific apple. The legends paint that young girl as kind and pure of heart. Hence, her being worthy of a magical apple from the queen. Sure. Guess that rules you out, Graham.
Yeah? What do you mean?
True. That rules everyone out here in this room. I don't know if me included, but hey, you know. That apple-themed bag matches your outfit perfectly well. You think so? Then you have good taste. When I ordered this outfit for promoting the Beautiful Queen remake, I also put in a request for this bag to pair with it. It's such an extravagant design, and clearly well made to boot. A special order bag from Luxe, amazing! We can't even afford their off-the-rack stuff.
Is that cause you're poor?
No need to put it that bluntly. Guys, you're here right now, in one of the coolest schools in your world, so you know, you're gonna be fine. That's part of it, sure. But they only make a limited number of their bags anyway, so you hardly ever find them in stores. I hear lots of people go on a hunt from store to store looking for the rarer ones. Azul would know. I suppose an influential celebrity like Vil can probably get tipped off about new ones before they go on sale.
Well, there you go. You should just ask him to snap one for you.
Would that be okay, Will? Why in the world would it be? If that's meant to be a joke, it's not funny. A spuddling like you ought to work on himself first before thinking about buying an expensive bag. Yeah, Will's not joking around. Yikes, saw that coming, but the truth still hurts. Well, I guess it's all the mood anyway, since I can't afford one. I bet Kali wouldn't even ask the price. He'd just buy them all up. How can anyone buy something without first checking how much it will cost them is completely beyond me. That's right, Azul. That's because you fuss over every last fall mark. Kinda like Ruggy. I have to be sure the price I'm paying matches the value I'm receiving, no matter how small or large the purchase. But I'm happy to pay a high price without hesitation, provided the value is there. Wow, you must never waste a single star sand, huh? Unlike some people I know, but perhaps that's just the price of a lesson learned, provided it is learned in the end. Was that a dig at me? I'm pretty careful with my money, I'll have you know. As for Jamil, not sure. You're probably pretty used to spending money. Yeah, for other people. It's true, I am. But only when it comes to buying things for Kalim, using Asim family funds. When it comes to my own purchases, I stick to a strict budget. Aw, there you go. Shoulda known. That said, all those expensive purchases for Kalim have taught me how to recognize quality when I see it. Like these Luxe t-shirts are expensive for sure, but the fabric is high quality. Ah, interesting. Expensive t-shirts are weird to me, cause it feels like you wouldn't be able to just wear them casually. But I guess luxury goods like this can last for a long time if you take care of them right. Indeed. The tricky thing is that expensive doesn't always mean high quality. Things can be good quality and cheap, and poor quality but expensive, which is why I need to learn what to look for. For my part, I'm more concerned with getting good quality, regardless of price. There you go, that's nice. Is there anything in particular you're looking for at the moment? I'd be happy to help. Thanks, but no thanks. I love that Azul just casually sometimes in Jamil's sphere is like, hey Jamil, how about it? How about we hang out sometime? I can get everything I need myself. What I'd really love is to get a good quality leather jacket. The kind that takes years to break in and season.
What's the point of seasoning a jacket? It ain't like you're going to eat it. If you're gonna spend that much time on something, season a tasty roast, I say.
Over the years, it will conform to my body and gain a more weathered appearance. That's what I was referring to when I said season. Allow me to point you in the direction of a few brands you might like. If you can narrow your focus, your search should be more fruitful.
How come you didn't say something like that when I asked about the bag?
You're smuggling! Because you were looking for an easy way out, something I detest. On the other hand, I love to see someone with a lofty goal who's not afraid to work for it. Ever the man of conviction, Will. True, they all have their standards. Oh well. Very nice. Ooh! Is that Azul? Yes! Yes! I love this card. It's so fun. Look at that. Amazing. I feel like his hairstyle will actually fit a different outfit even more. But I love how he looks like there. I really love his hair. It's so fun. Indeed. Okay. We want 640 postcards for him. Okay. So, next up, Chapter 2, an investment. What are we investing into? Our looks, maybe. So, long story short, there's good stuff and bad stuff, yeah? Maybe I'm not the most informed when it comes to fashion, but I'm pretty confident I know how to tell good quality from bad. You read a lot of fashion magazines, don't you? Hand-me-downs from the upperclassmen, but yeah. The thing about designer stuff like this is, if you just add one item to a normal outfit, it levels up your whole look. Like this jacket would be perfect for that. You're right, it would pair well with your normal, casual aesthetic, Ace. I myself would go another direction. This charcoal grey jacket, perhaps. As it's a more subdued color, it won't clash with anything else. I love that we have casual fashion talk here. Meaning you could wear it with almost any color, from pastels to more vivid tones. And it's made from a fine material, so you could wear it over a simple color like white for a semi-formal look. So basically you could mix and match it a bunch of different ways. Man, it'd be so much fun thinking about new ways of styling that jacket. And I could tell folks it was Vils Hometown himself who gave me the fashion tip. I really want it now, but even if I picked up like 3 part-time jobs, I could never afford it. Yeah, it's way far out of reach for your average student. Excuse me, I'd like to purchase these shoes. Excuse me? Also, how much money do you have? Huh? Oh, how much stash does Azul have? I'm interested. I'm very curious. Yes, of course. Thank you for your patronage. Azul, you're buying those shoes? Yes. I've had my eye on a pair of Luxe shoes for some time now. They've been sold out everywhere else, but now that I've finally seen them in person, the quality really is striking. I realize it's quite an expenditure, but considering their quality, it's a bargain. Satin leather with buckle straps. A classic style, perfect for formal occasions. Perfect for Azul. Yes, I've been looking for something I could wear in precisely that sort of situation. I'd say these are a perfect choice. Good eye. Coming from you, well, that really means something. Thank you. These shoes must be really expensive. Around 2,000 marks. I have that money. That's even more than I thought! All those night-wearing college students spending their cash at Monster Lounge just so Azul can buy some fancy shoes. I know, right? How much stash does he have? Oh my god. And they would want this for me. Would they though? Would they though, Azul? Would they though? This is an investment. Wearing these shoes will only open the doors to even greater profits. So you bought them just to raise your standing in the world? I can appreciate that sort of greed. Oh no! Oh no, I'm dealing with the sort of people that are the most problematic in this world. I can accept them in fiction, but they're not. Those kinds of people are not okay in real life. Oh god. Well now everyone, have you finished our shopping excursion at Luxe? Yeah, and not that I bought anything. Then let's get going. Hey, I don't see Grim anywhere, do you? You know, he was just with you, wasn't he? Do you know where he went? Something smells sweet. Here? Come on, this is a fashion boutique, not a candy shop. Except, it totally does smell sweet. An employee did offer Will some chocolate. Oh yeah, he totally would take that chocolate. You hear that? It sounded a lot like Grim, eating. Oh, it's coming from the fitting room. Oh god. Oh god. There he is! He stole away to cram some chocolate into his face. Uh-oh.
All you can eat free chocolate. I could get used to this high fashion stuff.
That was supposed to be for Vil. Really much? Oh man, at least he didn't like eat something very expensive. That would have been terrible. So, on to chapter 3, World Famous. Indeed. It was a pleasure to have you stop by our store today, Mr. Schönheit. I'll be back tomorrow for that tiara. Understood, we'll be waiting. You said it was over 100 carats, right? Man, what must that even look like? It's hard to imagine. I can't wait to see it. I'll have your purchases brought to front. Thank you. Much appreciated. Our two rich bags of this group. Please do come again. Thank you very much.
Wow, the entire staff's lined up to see us off.
Incredible hospitality. Although I doubt even luxury stores do this for every customer. Only for the world-famous influencer Vils Hometown, I'd say. Yep. To the Crystal Galleria. Where to next?
I could use something to eat.
Of course, after the chocolate. No way, I'm not anywhere close to hungry yet. Besides, now that I've got this Luxe getup on, I want to check out summer clothes.
Food!
Clothes! Oh god, the children are fighting. Oh no! I'm once again faced with having to pick between my children. What am I in the mood for? Food or clothes? We just had both. I mean, to be fair, if I run around with expensive clothes, I am not that hungry, so I usually go for clothes, probably. We're going to a cosmetic shop. That's decided. Don't we get a say in this? Must I explain why you're even with me? You're here to carry my shopping bags. Be grateful I gave you the chance to even set foot in the city. No argument here. Of course. Fine. Felicite Cosmetics. Ooh, okay. Another store. Wait, this is Felicite Cosmetics. Well observed, this is one of the top cosmetic brands in the world. They handle all manner of beautifying products. Fragrances, natural cosmetics, essential oils, you name it. They only use all natural ingredients and still use traditional methods to craft their products. That said, they're well known for their commitment to pursuing new technologies and product development. The shop interior itself is a feast for the eyes. Yes, it's been specially decorated for the duration of the film festival, as part of the promotion for Beautiful Queen. My oh my, is that you, Mr. Schönheit? Welcome! Hello. Guess I shouldn't be surprised they know him here as well. I've prepared the cosmetics that you requested. Excellent, I'll take it now. Very good, I'll wrap it up for you. Is this your usual purchase here? No, this is something new they made to commemorate a film festival. A tie-in with the Beautiful Queen remake, to be more precise. Oh yeah, the colors are very Beautiful Queen-ish. You have the red lipstick, purple bag. The makeup is very much like that. Jesus Christ, this event is very much into fashion. The eyeshadow and the eyeliner sets sold here have long been popular products, of course. But to celebrate the film, they've created a special set in the Fair's Queen's image that's only available in-store. With it, I'll be able to create a look that is both intellectual and beautiful. What's more, the eyeliner is waterproof enough to stand up on heavy rain. Should come in handy on shorts, don't you think? If it can stand up to the water that well, I wonder if it can even be used under the sea. Ooh, that must have been special makeup. Quite. I'd happily recommend Felicité's cosmetics to merfolk. If it's really that good, maybe I should get some. I work up quite a sweat during practice. Ah, good thinking. Don't suppose you get me some too? Absolutely not. But senpai! I'm your cute little underclassman. If it's for everyday use, I suggest black for you, Jamil. Although, dark brown isn't bad either. Ah, look here. Come to think of it, this is what Rouge asked me to pick up for him. Is Rouge also a fan of Felicite Cosmetics? Quite. I don't mind telling you that I taught him everything he knows. I've tried a lot of different brands on him before we eventually settled on this one. Rouge was very fortunate to get such an education from you, Will. Ah, and here I thought Rouge's always been super fashionable. Well, you know, he had a past in a different dorm, you might say. Not at all. In the past, he was as grubby of a spot as they come. Grubby? Rook? I can't even imagine. He did look pretty cool though, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I'll take this Rouge as well. Very good. Okay. Lots of fashion, lots of beauty. This event is full of it. So, with that, moving on to chapter 4, not funny. What is not funny?
Does this place do movie makeup too? Like, could they do me up like an alien or a monster?
I'm not so sure about that. Would be funny though. Also, we kind of need to learn how to apply makeup on VIL, because that's one of our tasks, right? Of course not. Those are special makeup effects and prosthetics. This is a cosmetic store.
What's the diff? Makeup is makeup, ain't it?
It's not even close. Special makeup effects means using latex and silicone putty to create a whole new face. Exactly so. Although it is said that a Fairest Queen was able to transform into an old woman simply by using a concoction. Right. Legend has it she only had to drink it, and her face, body, and even voice changed. Yeah, I have a feeling that the Sea Witch also could do something like that. Filmmakers here did all they could to replicate that technique, but it proved impossible. All that work did, however, lead to the development of prosthetics and other makeup effects, which spread to the rest of the world. Even now, the makeup effects artists in the city are said to be a cut above. They could easily make Ace look just like Grimm, for example. Whoa, don't even joke about that. Now I've got the image stuck in my head. Me too. And they could make Grimm look like Ace too. Are you trying to fan the flames, Will? I see that cheeky smirk.
Yeah, not funny.
Thank you very much for your patronage. Please come again. Alright. I just love all these nice send-offs we've been getting from the shop staff here. Feels nice. You haven't even had to buy anything to get that feeling, Ace. This is an amazing city.
Okay, I'm getting seriously hungry now. Clothes and lipstick ain't gonna fill my belly.
Well, why don't you guys get something for yourself from a food stand?
Great idea, but have you seen a single one?
No, I guess not. The citizens of Maquliaville consider eating as you walk along the street to be uncouth. Accordingly, you won't find many food stands here, but what you will find are cafes. Man, Azul, you did your research.
Sure, a cafe, whatever. Just take me somewhere where I can get some grub.
Shout all you want, it still doesn't change the fact that our schedule's booked with bag wrangling. Well, where are we going next? Patisserie. Oh, that is food. Oh, it's your lucky day, Grimm. You'll be able to get some food after all.
Yeah, finally.
Besides film and fashion, Maquliaville is also famous for its foods and sweets. And the desserts that developed as cafe culture here grew are said to be especially delicious. Quite. The circuitry fashioned by a top-shelf patisserie is nothing short of art.
Who now?
Sweets, basically. I hear they place a lot of importance on the presentation here. I'd love to be able to do some market research on the local patisseries. Of course you would. I'm curious what treats are currently popular in this town. Let me guess, so you can put them on the menu at Monster Lounge. If it became known that the lounge's proprietor had come here himself for research, that would certainly get people talking, don't you think? You're just rotten with ideas, aren't you? Yep. That's Azul for you. And here's another. Word of mouth would circulate all the faster if you, having sampled the delicacies yourself, were the chef to make them. Once again, Azul, once again. Azul's always in Jamil's step. He's like, oh, hey, Jamil, how about? Hey, how about? What do you think? I could make it worth your while, you know. And I think this is one offer I can absolutely refuse. If you're finished goofing around, follow me. I'm going to take you to my favorite patisserie.
Oh, look at all the streets. They look great.
Tarts, chocolates, mousse, brioche, jelly rolls, financiers. They look as beautiful as they do delicious. Seems you can do takeout or dine in.
I can't wait any longer. You know, let's you and me go in on something.
Okay, should I go for a simple fruitcake or for something fancy sounding? Millefeuille. I think I'm gonna go with the fancy thing, cause you know we're in a fancy town. It's time for fancy things. I want some millefeuille.
That's just what I was thinking.
Really? You thought the same thing.
Look at all this tasty looking cream in there.
Layering the pastry like that makes it delightfully crunchy. Nice. Very nice indeed. So, chapter 5, Hard to Resist. What? The Twistoon? Hell yeah, let's go. Twistoon time. I can't wait. Perhaps we should also indulge. Might as well. Maybe I'll get a cream puff. I want a cream puff too. Hey, I've never seen one like this before. It's donut shaped. Oh my! That's a ring puff! What's a ring puff? You know what this is? Based on those reactions, maybe it's not so good. Or it's incredibly delicious. No, they're extremely delicious. It's just... they're shaped like that to represent the wheels on the rail cars used at nearby mines. And they were created to give a restorative energy boost to miners who sweat and toil there. As such, they're jam-packed with cream. Oh! Vil and Azul are both calorie conscious. I understand now. They're both very much like, this is not okay for my diet. Indeed. Don't be fooled by its simple presentation. The cream and the dough are apparently both especially rich. Look at those two. Oh no. They're more similar than I thought. Exactly. You wouldn't want to go in unprepared. What's prepared? What preparations do we need? To be honest, considering how tired I am right now, that sounds like it would hit the spot. But you two look like you've seen a ghost or something, so forget it. Jamil, they're both just... they're both, you know, they're both very much body conscious. How about this caramel apple instead? It certainly looks delicious. Seems like it's patterned after the original animated Beautiful Queen too. Sure, why not? I got one. I should get something too. What's the shop's specialty? The macarons. Apple would like that. Maybe. Macarons happen to be one of the Shaftland's signature sweets. The ones filled with cream, raspberry, and lychee are especially popular. Oh, pretty sure I saw that in a magazine. I'll take one. Perhaps I get Apple some as a souvenir. Oh, there we go. Apple loves macarons. Does he? Or is he just pretending to? That's something I always wanted to know. Does he really love them or is he just pretending to? Does he? Doesn't really sound like him. No? And when we were out eating together this one time, he mentioned that he liked more filling stuff. Especially Barbara. Yeah. Yeah. I think the story read in one of the vignettes that Will forbade him from saying that he loves barbecue and instead he has to say that he loves macarons. apple loves macarons. Vil, you know, I'm not gonna lie. That's a bit very controlling. It's a bit too much. You're overstepping it just a little bit. You cannot dictate someone's favorite food. It seems he hasn't been forthcoming with that information. Well, that won't do. Well, you're a bit scary right now. I'll have to talk with him when we're back at school. Oh no, oh no. I'll take some frozen macarons, please. This one, and this one, and this one too. I will give it to him and he will like it. Very good. Frozen, huh? Guess that's the only way you can bring fresh baked pastries as a souvenir. Wow, look at them all lined up in that little box. So colorful. The macaron boxes from the shop are actually collector's items, if you can believe it. Maybe I got something to take home too. I bet my dom would be really into some fancy pastries. Yeah, how some people would be into that. I can just see Will enjoying some at one of your tea parties. Yeah, I'll take some frozen macarons, please. Thank you very much. And why don't we dine in here? Okay.
Yum, yum, yum. Yum, I could eat about 100 of these.
Oh, Graham, you know. What you got looks so good. Give me a bite and I'll share mine with you too. The macarons are delightful as well. They're the perfect size for a little treat. This caramel apple is great. I thought it'd be harder to eat seeing how big it is. The tangy fruit really pairs well with the thick caramel and chocolate coating. We were only window shopping, but we ended up buying quite a bit, didn't we? It's hard to resist the charms of Maquliaville. Yeah, this place rules! Oh! Oh, Twist Tune. Okay, Maquliaville, Twist Tune, apparently. Yeah, shopping tour Twist Tune. Hell yeah, look at that. Nice music. This is fun. That's cute, look at that. They're adorable. So always two of them go into the shop and then the other two are talking. That's adorable. How much stuff will we get, by the way? Out of interest. Does that mean we're gonna get another twist tool for the red carpet? I could see it. Why are they so cute though? I didn't know when they jump like that. It's so cute. Oh man. Damn. Missed. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. Okay, happy jumping again. Skipping around. Will doesn't have anything to carry. Oh dear lord. What is this event? So funny. We got some new furniture to craft. Ooh, okay. Chapter 6, my big break? Well, let's see. Oh dear, look at the time. You have somewhere to be, Will? I'm to have dinner with the film producer that booked me for this job.
What's this about dinner?
It's a business dinner for Will, nothing to do with us.
Ooh.
Bet you're going someplace real fancy. Jealous. Well, what shall we do in the meantime? Should get dinner somewhere ourselves. That bistro over there looks nice. It seems you've gotten the wrong impression. Ooh! Are we coming with you? With that fancy music? We're gonna skip over there? It's gonna be fun. You're coming with me to the restaurant. We are? Does producer won't mind? He said he wants to meet you all, actually. Seriously? Dang.
Why would you want to meet us?
Because we can skip very cutely around the city. That's why. We were very adorable.
The crew for the Beautiful Queen remake hasn't been publicized, so I don't know who this producer is. But I highly doubt he's an acquaintance of mine.
Your producer acquaintances?
Yeah, I don't know any big shot producers. Same here. Wonder what's going on.
Wait, could this be my big break? Congratulations, you're gonna be famous.
Wow, there's no time for the straight man routine. You got a club bag.
But that's so much more fun. Skipping to town.
Otherwise it just makes it seem like my joke totally bombed. I suppose we should just go and see. Right. If there's food, then I'm there.
Maybe Grim will become famous.
Haute cuisine. Okay. Ooh, that does look fancy. Nice. That looks actually really nice. I like it.
Welcome, Mr. Schönheit.
Allow me to show you to your table.
Wow, this place is gorgeous!
It's a 5-star restaurant. Frequently ranked as the best in the world.
What? This restaurant is famous even among Chaplain's establishments. I've always wanted to dine here. But I never imagined it would be under these particular circumstances.
This place is huge! The ceilings are so high and everything's so shiny.
Look at those giant chandeliers. This is a high-end place.
The food must be really something. I can't wait to see what's in store for us.
Also?
You're awfully quiet. I was just taking in how wonderful all this is. The decorations, the staff's uniforms, the music in the background.
I'm gonna have to take notes.
Bit awestruck, huh? It's rare anything gets such an honest reaction out of you.
I think he's calculating something, Jamil.
Seeing you so overjoyed makes me glad I brought you here.
Man, I can't believe we get to eat here. I'm so glad I came.
Enough yapping. Make with the grab.
Perhaps the fast food place would have sufficed just as well in Grimm's case. Yeah, it would have.
Anyway, we have to meet up with the producer first and foremost. A real film producer? I wonder what kind of person he'll be. Will seems to trust him, so whoever he is, he must be pretty impressive. Here you are.
Oh! Actual person! Oh! 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 Look at that hair color. I have a feeling we found a relative. Right, he looks cool. Look at that. And what kind of voice do I give him?
Oh, fantastic.
What? Hey! Nice. Nice middle-aged man. Eric Venue? Eric Venue? Okay. Huh. So he's popular, apparently. Okay, now I'm curious. Chapter 7, Shaped My Destiny. Who is this mysterious person? I need to know. Oh my god, I'm very excited. Let's see. Eric Venue? One of the most famous actors in the world. Star of countless blockbusters.
He's in a Beautiful Queen remake as well.
And producing it as well. Oh! Okay, producer and actor.
Really?
Wow, I can't believe he can act and produce.
He's a bigger deal than I even thought. Sorry to keep you waiting. Good to see you again, Will. It's been too long. There must be so many industry people you need to meet with the festival in full swing. Are you sure it's entirely professional to be taking the time to dine with me like this, Dad?
Ah! Here we go! It's Dad! He's his father!
There'll be plenty of chances for networking later. Tonight I want to have dinner with my son for once.
Ah, that's cute! They do look similar. They do look similar. Very cute. Man. That's amazing. Kinda want the non-makeup versions next to each other. That would be even more similar, probably.
Dad? Son?
Yes, Eric is my father.
Yes! I had no idea! Jesus Christ! Oh my god!
Well, we don't really publicize the fact. Will doesn't want people to think he's riding my coattails, you see.
Really? But it seems like such a great promotional opportunity. Maybe one day, if they're both stars.
I want to stand on my own 2 feet. I won't have my hard-earned success dismissed as mere nepotism. Once I get painted with that brush, I suppose it can be hard to clear that slate. I know very well that having been born Eric Venier's son no doubt shaped my destiny. When I think of experiences and opportunities it afforded me, I can only be grateful. But I don't want to be known simply as Eric Venier's son. I want to be known for who I am. Vils Schönheit, actor extraordinaire. Why do you not have the same last name, by the way? Is that like artist's name? Oh, at least that's what I used to think. But not anymore. I've relaxed my stance on the issue. At this point, I've done enough in my career to prove that I'm a performer in my own right. I'd say. I don't think anyone would look at all your success and say you merely rode your father's coattails. I mean, you still had good luck because he was probably the person who introduced you to this entire acting scene and modeling scene in the first place. So yeah, but he did work hard himself, so that's very, very nice. Can appreciate that. But Will, won't you introduce us properly? Damn. Damn Azul, always schmoozing. Ah, yes. So you're Will's school friends?
They're not my school friends. They're the Academy Spudlings, number 1 through 5. Dang, Will. Dang. Would you have said the same with Rook? Spudlings? They're acting as my porters today. Porters?
Well, I'm happy you came along. The pleasure's all ours. Thank you for inviting us out. I'm Jamil Wiper.
And I'm Azul Ashingroto. It's a pleasure to meet the famous Eric Venier. I'm Ace Trappola. Nice to meet you. It's wild meeting you in person like this. I've seen so many of your films. Gotta say I'm a little starstruck.
And I'm Graham. Nice to meet you, Eric.
The most casual approach. Look at Ace. He's so shocked. Grim, show some manners.
Don't worry about it. I prefer to keep things casual anyway. Don't think of me as an actor or movie producer. I'm just your friend's dad.
See?
You should still show some respect to a friend's dad. Should I go casual or not? Ooh. Ooh. Decisions. Ah! I want to see both, honestly. I think I'm gonna go with polite first. And then after the fact, I'm gonna try out casual. I'm gonna go with a polite. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Yana.
The pleasure's all mine. No need to be so stiff.
Ah. He's nice. He's also a bit more chill than Vil. It seems like he's very more casual. Yeah. Cool shopping music again.
I have to thank you all for indulging me. I just wanted to meet some of my son's friends.
Ah. Well, Rook's not here, so have you met Leona? He's funny. Will would kick me if I said that.
Which is why I arranged a studio tour and made this reservation. Even though you're so busy. Don't tell me you're embarrassed. What? Hardly. No matter how grown up you get, you're still my little boy. Aww. Aw, he's cute. He's a great father. I have to arrange more family time for us if it makes you this happy. That's happy? I don't know about that. You may have the time, Dad, but I'm quite busy. Ding. Eric's laugh sounded exactly like Vils. Eric Venue tends to play cool and gritty parts in movies, but I always heard he had a really gentle laugh. Supposedly, that's part of his popularity. There's not a person alive who wouldn't fall for those charms. Oh. Guess Phil will be like that too in the future. That's so cute. Ah, I love meeting family members. Ah, that's so cute. Oh man, I love that. Chapter 8, Cheers. God, this is so cute. Ah, I love that with hometown events we get to meet some family members. That's so good. Love it. Aw, Groom's hungry.
I'm hungry.
Goodness, my apologies. I got so caught up in our chat I forgot we were here to eat. Let's order. Hey, fold your napkin in half and put it on your lap. Huh? Yeah, that's proper decorum. Oh, while we were talking, it looks like everyone else took their napkins off the table and put them on their laps.
The heck for?
That's what you do in high-end restaurants, Grim. It's table manners. Dang, I even learned that back in my dorm. I've never done it for real, so I completely forgot. Is this a course meal or a la carte? I opted for prix style, because I couldn't be sure if any of you had dietary restrictions. Oh, that's considerate. That was considerate of you. Like I said.
Wait, what now? Why so many weird words in this town?
The French language. Prefix. It means you can choose from among a selection of appetizers and main courses. Welcome, here's today's menu. Thanks so much. Let's see here. Oysters? Ugh. Oysters. That's funny for hot stuff, yo. Not a fan? Good thing Eric went with prefix. Tell me about it. Okay, moving on. Oh, there's a lot of meat.
What do I do? It all looks so good. Oh, I know, Yana. You and me should each order something different and share.
I'm afraid that's not done. It's poor manners.
Manners this, manners that. Man, these five-star restaurants are annoying.
That's how it's done, sweetheart.
How come there's so many knives and forks?
You use them, I think, from the outside to the inside for each meal. So, you have like appetizers, then you move on to main dinner, and then dessert, something like that. I learned which is which back in my dorm, but I've never had to use them for real. Same as. Just start with the outermost utensils and work your way in. Hey, I was right. Haha. And don't pick up your plate. During breaks while eating, set your cutlery on the plate in the upside down V. Right, thanks. Oh my god. Look at those smug pricks up there. Oh no. But at least they're teaching their underclassmen. Those three are way too high and mighty about this. They must think I'm totally useless. If I mess up my manners and words get back to my house warden, it'll be my head. Wish Deuce was here. I'd look super suave compared to him. But that's just rude, Ace. That's just rude. Please enjoy some Diablo Mente. That's an interesting drink. It's lemon soda mixed with syrup. A standard here in the Shaftlands. It's delicious. I ought to add it to the menu at Monster Lounge. Oh, perhaps I stop in and have one. Will you? Oh, please do. If you'd be willing to upload some pictures, perhaps of the menu, to your Magicom account, I'd give you your entire meal on the house. Of course you would. I'd pass, of course. Time for a toast, I'd say. 2 new connections.
Aww, he's so nice! And the music is so fun. Cheers!
Mm. Hey, this tastes like mint. It's really refreshing. That'd be the spearmint syrup. It's a unique, refreshing flavor.
This is great!
I can vouch for the food here. I often get catering from here when working on films. Are most meals catered on film shoots? Usually there's a buffet prepared by specialized catering staff. During a shoot is required to break at least once every 6 hours for a meal. Attending to those meals is a very important job, because you have to keep the cast and crew's morale up. There's also craft services. They provide little snacks and drinks. Coffee, milk, tea, soft drinks, chocolate, fruits. You even get light meals like pancakes and waffles whenever you please.
No way! That sounds like heaven! Well, I'm joining a film research club.
Damn, Grim. Easily sold. A spuddling like you with no talent in front or behind the camera is absolutely not welcome.
Besides, it's just a school club. There's no craft services. Maybe I could arrange something.
Ooh, look at those connections. The Eric Ren you. You're just as handsome in person as you're in pictures, Ace. Ace. Aye. Ace likes the middle-aged man charm, I see. I mean, not that I can blame him. He's a very handsome man. He indeed is a very handsome man. But I didn't think I would see Ace fangirl that much. That's interesting.
That's nice to hear from a young fellow like you. Thanks, bud.
Ah. Man! Even as me a bit starstruck. That's funny. Aw, man, I can't even. So cute. That's adorable. What are those answers? I really need to try some of the other things. So, should I call him cool or handsome? I mean, he is the father of the beautiful Vils Schönheit, so I have to call him handsome, you know. You have such a fascinating aura, both gentle and imposing at the same time. And your fashion sense is so on point. Indeed, that suit and scarf both look fantastic. I can't help but be struck with admiration.
Thank you. Fashion is a hobby of mine. Eric, I hear you perform your own stunts. That's right. I don't use body doubles when I have to play instruments or dance either.
What's a body double?
Stunt double? A stand-in with a special skill the main actor doesn't have. As soon as I get cast, I just start taking lessons or work on my body, whatever I need to do.
Ah, he's a method actor. That's nice. I like that.
You really go to great lengths to play a part.
And your range is incredible. You can make the audience swoon in one moment and have us howling with laughter the next. Ace's fanboy mode is adorable.
Right? I remember watching one of your comedies a while back. And I couldn't believe how different you were in that compared to your action movies. It takes a real professional to disappear into different roles like that.
Aww. That's so cute! Everyone gushing over Will's father. With that being said, I'm definitely gonna have to do some of the other options later on. So, then moving on to chapter 9, of course.
hors d'oeuvre. Nice, the appetizers are here. Dad and I went for foie gras de canard. That's duck foie gras. Azul, Ace and myself chose the terrine de campagne. This is a country-style terrine.
I got the escargot.
Graham, do you know what that is?
Nope.
Uh-oh. It's snails. When they're in shell like that, they really look like just snails you'd find outside. They're pretty intimidating if you're not used to eating them.
Well, they look good to me. I'm digging in.
He eats rocks, for God's sake. He would eat a snail.
Yum yum yum. Nice and buttery.
Should have known nothing intimidates Graham. Yep. Not even escargot. Seems all on good terms with my son. Of course! I might even call us best friends. Shut the hell up, Azu. No, you're not. If Rook was here, maybe, but no. You would say that. Glad to hear it. Dang. Will started acting early, so I often had to pull him out of school. Which meant he wasn't always able to get close to his classmates. Oh yeah? I'm surprised to hear that. I definitely stood out at school, in a good way. I guess with you being on TV and in movies all the time, you must have gotten a lot of attention. But standing out isn't always good, especially in insular environments like schools. And no one ever bullied me, if that's what you mean. I was quite comfortable in class. Too pretty to be bullied.
Anyone who tried would have had a floor wipe with him, I bet.
Yeah. That too. Here are your viande poisson. Ah, the main course at last. I got bœuf bourguignon, red wine beef stew. As did I. The legends depict the fairest queen combining all manner of ingredients in her cauldron. It's said that stews became a staple in Shaftlands because of that. That's right. And the dish is a particular specialty at this restaurant. Oh, yeah. Huge plate, small portions. Dad and I ordered a filet mignon de porc en pruneau. I think that's how it's pronounced. That's a pork fillet with dried plums. Pork is quite popular in the city. The heart especially is a delicacy. The heart, huh? Yeah, I steer clear of that. Wasn't sure how it would taste. There's a legend about a servant of the fairest queen who went hunting in a far-off region to please her. She really wanted a heart, perhaps to use in one of her concoctions. But anyway, that legend inspired this dish. Hearts can be stewed to create a variety of bouillon and sauces. Ah, that does sound like a delicacy. Wish I'd ordered some. What did you order, Jamil? I got the flounder poêlée. The sauce has a lot of herbs in it. Herbs are a big part of the Scalding Sands cuisine as well, so I wanted to taste the difference.
I got a hunger bone and ham. Yum yum yum. Yum!
Hey, Grim, Will's gonna yell at you for eating with your hands. It's perfectly acceptable to eat meat off the bone with your hands. It is? Hey, nice. It's very European. I go to a restaurant soon. I'm in the mood for it. So, chapter 10, a compliment. We had a lot of those already. Will, when did you first start performing? Just before starting elementary school. You were always accompanying me on shoots. Eventually someone scouted you. You were the most adorable little kid, I swear. Aww, he's so cute! This is a cute father. And you've only gotten cuter. Dad, please. I'd yet to have any training when I made my debut, so I wasn't much of an actor when I first started. Not how I remember it. You were already getting leading roles within the first year.
You became a lead that fast? I've seen tons of movies and shows you starred in, but I had no idea you started that young.
I was only co-lead. Neige was the real star.
Oh, that topic. I have some nice filet mignon.
We did a number of shows together.
Oh yeah, aired those in the Kingdom of Roses all the time.
I suspect they were never broadcast under the sea. They don't ring any bells. But I have to imagine any show starring VIL and Neige LeBlanche would be a hit. Yes, we topped the ratings and won some awards.
You sound so casual about it.
I started getting lead roles in films in elementary school as well. Come to think of it, I do remember seeing the two of you pop up in movies back then.
It's wild you were doing all of that in elementary school.
To me, it didn't feel special, especially compared to what my father was doing. Tabloids criticized him as a third-rate actor who was all looks and made up ridiculous scandals about him.
Oh no, not that type.
Despite all that, he used his connections to keep getting small parts and stick it out in the competitive film industry. It's hard to know what to say to that. I do remember a lot of rumors back then. He kept working on his craft and eventually starred in hit films. Then he launched his own production company and started making his own hits. Now he's on top of the whole industry.
It's hard to imagine someone saying you were just looks. But the fact you were able to shut out all the noise and just keep grinding is so cool. You're seriously incredible. Yeah, that's nice.
I wouldn't go that far. I've got my faults.
You're completely useless at housework for one. Oh no. The housekeeper is always yelling at you for messing up the kitchen or the laundry.
That's surprising.
I mean, I think Will's father is just very casual and very chill. Like he's so much more chill than his son. It's incredible.
Very. You got me there. Well, let's change the subject, shall we? I've been wanting to ask, what's Will like when he's at school?
What's he like? Strict. Perfectionistic. Trouble. And what's with you all? Cat got your tongue? Pay me no mind. Speak freely. I've certainly done nothing I'm afraid of others hearing about. Sure. That overblood one time.
Well, Will is houseborn of Fiore, and I think everyone in the dorm really respects him.
Oh, certainly. When Will orders them to clean, everyone drops what they're doing and gets right to it. Lots of my classmates stand up straighter and quiet down whenever they see him, so they're scared of him. Yeah. I'm gonna butter him up. He's always looking out for underclassmen. Yeah, when he passes you in the hallway, he'll stop and fix your uniform. He's real considerate. And I think a lot of teachers see him as a housewarden they can count on. And not like some of the others. True. He's one of them. Hey, surely you don't mean to include me in that later group. I mean, you kind of threatened the headmaster, and you kind of bribed the headmaster. I don't know. You might be a bit competent, but you know. No way.
Well, I'm glad to hear he's doing okay.
He's really scary though.
Here comes Grim with the truth. Only because you give me plenty to be angry about, Grim.
Yeah, see what I mean?
That's so funny. Oh no. Ah, that's hilarious. Oh man. Okay, chapter 11, Destroyer of Beauty. destroyer of beauty. Indeed.
How do we destroy beauty today? Some things never change, do they, Will? But I'm glad you've been able to adjust to having doormates, alright. It was often just you and the housekeeper at home, so I was a bit worried. You didn't live together, Eric? It's just that we were so busy, it was quite rare for us to be home at the same time.
Didn't have a mother either from the sounds of it. That does sound difficult, oh yeah.
That sounds difficult. But it made me very appreciative of the quality time we did get. Was there anywhere in particular you'd like to go when it was just you two? Not really. We mostly just took it easy and stayed home. If we went out in public, it would be all eyes on us. Makes it hard to relax. We'd often pass the time by making our own beauty products and supplements.
Interesting hobby. But hey, why not?
Is that fun?
It was. We both love health and beauty. Dad can't use magic, but he knows a lot about beauty products, so it was a lot of fun creating things together. Oh, so he can't use magic.
Interesting. So much lore.
If you say so.
I like Vils' father. He's so chill.
It's time for dessert. I can't wait. Here we are. Tarte fine or pommée. Oh, did we all get the same thing? Of course, it's their specialty dish. Tarte fine or pommée. A thin tart topped with sliced apples. Apples are by far the most popular fruit here in the Southlands. They're used in everything from drinks and desserts to jams. Here in our restaurant, we use top-grade apples in our cuisine. Carefully cultivated in specially selected soil, they are the finest apples known to humankind.
Are they from Harveston?
Wow, they must be good.
Yeah, normally guys like us would never get to eat them.
And they come... I saw that! That apple silhouette. And they come from none other than Harveston. So we already had those apples. Good to know. That's hilarious. So those are from Apple's family. Yeah, we've heard of it. Two of us already were there.
I feel like I've been transported straight back to the dorms.
No one can deny the apples from Harveston are of exceptional quality. But we've got too much of a history with them for it to feel like much of luxury. What? Is apple too casual for you guys? That's just rude.
Almost like we know a guy who picked them. If only Apple were here, he'd be overjoyed. And he'd probably give some long speech about how wonderful Harveston apples are. Well, they may not be anything special to us, but at least we know they'll taste good. Let us thank Apple and Harveston and dig into this tart.
This is so funny. Oh my god.
Well, I should probably get going. Do you have work after this? Mm-hmm. I'm meeting a big shot distributor to hammer out the flow for our test screening. As a presenter, I ought to tell you to make sure the details are all ironed out. But really, you should get some rest as soon as possible. You and I both know late nights are the destroyer of beauty.
I can't have you seen standing next to me with bags under your eyes. Dang, Will. It's your father. He has sunglasses, to be fair.
I try not to let you down, Mr. Schönheit. Farewell for now.
Oh my god, their relationship is adorable.
What a cool guy.
Man, superstars are on a whole nother level. Even when we said nice stuff about him, he just made out that it was no big deal.
And he was so elegant and chic. I can only hope to be like that when I reach his age. He seems so kind as well, and so comfortable in his own skin.
How naive you all are. He's not casual. Huh?
When in film producer mode, Eric Venue is a show business demon. He sets his sights high and will stop short of nothing to achieve his goals. He never budges in negotiations and does not tolerate mistakes. Wow. Any slip-ups tomorrow and he'll have you hauled off stage and shipped home immediately. Jesus Christ. Whatever you do tomorrow, do not be late. Okay. Perhaps you should head to the hotel and turn in. Yeah, we got some free time in the morning, so I'm gonna get up early and hit the streets. And then after that, it's the studio tour. We should rest up. But before you retire, we're going to have a makeup lesson, understood? Yes, sir. How to remove makeup before sleep. Oy. Okay. Okay, seems like we're gonna have a third part later on. But that was fun. We met Vils' father. I like Vils' father, he's very cool. But apparently he can be a demon. That would be interesting to see. I love the relationship, but it's interesting to see that apparently Vil doesn't have a mom. I wonder what happened there. So yeah, so it was kind of like a single father trying to become an actor while raising a son who then also got into the film industry. That's actually pretty cool. I thought they were like rich from the beginning, but it doesn't sound like it. I mean, they were probably rich in a way that they could afford a housekeeper, but still. Pretty interesting, pretty interesting. I can't wait for the next part. I really love that twist too. That was so cute. I'm skipping through town. Adorable. Okay, with that being said, thank you for watching. I see you guys next time, and bye-bye.